What's up guys, it's Shake Light, and today we're coming at you with an ability overview for MEI. MEI's kit is based around the use of manipulating cold, and she's a DPS that functions as a semi-tank. She has fairly low mobility but makes up for it with tanky abilities that make her very survivable when used correctly. Let's get into it. Endothermic Blaster is MEI's weapon, and it has two modes of fire. Left click is a short 10-meter range spray of frost that damages and slows enemies by 50% and lasts 0.5 seconds after the last tick of damage was dealt. Cannot headshot. MEI's right click fires a single pinpoint icicle projectile which goes long range with no damage drop off. It takes 0.4 seconds to build up before it fires. It's great for building ult at a distance when you can't be up close to use your left click. Each icicle uses 10 ammo, and headshots are capable of one-shotting Tracer, for example. Ice Wall. MEI summons a cancelable giant ice wall for 5 seconds that obstructs line of sight, stops movement, and blocks attacks. It's actually 5 pillars of ice that have 250 health per pillar, which can be destroyed by enemy fire. Before you cast the wall, you can toggle the wall to place it parallel or perpendicular to MEI. It has a 12-second cooldown. Ice Wall can be used defensively to prevent damage to you and your teammates, and alternatively you can use it to wall enemies off from their team to single them out and try and secure a kill or prevent escape. At times, Ice Wall can effectively turn what would have been a 6 vs 6 fight into a 6 vs 3 fight. Or 6 vs 1 for that matter, if placed correctly. You can also cast Ice Wall directly under yourself or allies to allow for some interesting mobility or plays. For example, think lifting and ulting Cassidy up over enemy shields, or to get certain characters up into places that they may normally not be able to. Use that Ice Wall for mobility! Parkour MEI! Say you got a sniper up there, wall it off, carry on with your day. Cryo Freeze. MEI encases herself in a block of ice for 4 seconds, making her immobile. She heals for 50 health per second up to 200 overall over the duration, restores 15 ammo per second, and is completely invincible and cleared of all status effects. This can also be cancelled early if you choose to, and has a 12-second cooldown. During Cryo Freeze, MEI counts as an obstacle, so MEI's teammates might be able to hide behind her and line of sight certain ultimates or abilities, but is situational of course and depends on character size. Because it is cancelable, it's a good ability to use quickly to prevent a diva bomb and then cancel out early to get back into the fight as necessary. You can also try to use Cryo Freeze to bait certain enemy abilities to give yourself the advantage in a 1v1. Defensively, in my opinion, for the most part, it's good to cycle your Cryo Freeze and Ice Wall somewhat so that you always have one available to you. Of course, unless it means avoiding death or saving teammates. If you get caught in a bad spot without either of these abilities, it might be really hard for you to survive. MEI's ultimate is called Blizzard. She throws a drone projectile at the targeted location in front of her in an arc. Once on the ground, it unleashes an AoE blizzard in a wide spherical area around it, which slows and damages enemies. If an enemy is within the AoE for 2.5 seconds, they will become frozen solid for some time, and this allows you and your teammates to get easy headshots or kills on those targets. Guys, make sure to be careful when casting Blizzard, as the projectile can be countered by Orisa Javelin Spin, Sigma Kinetic Grasp, Diva Defense Matrix, or straight up deflected with a Genji Deflect, which would be disastrous. That's it for my MEI ability overview, guys. She's a strong 1v1 dueler and has some really interesting utility and versatility with her Ice Wall and Cryo Freeze abilities. Get out there and give MEI a shot sometime. She's got a really unique feel as a DPS. I hope you enjoyed. Shake Lights out.